Hey, what's up? This is Anthony with AGT Exotics, and this week we're going to breed our Poecilotheria metallica. Alright, so we're going to attempt to breed my Poecilotheria metallica pair that I have here. I tried to pair these guys about 7 months ago, but I didn't have any luck. Well, they did pair up, but no eggs were created. No sac was made. So we're going to try it again. She just molted about, about 32 days ago, and I fed her 5 dubia roaches over the course of the last week and a half. So I believe she's nice and fat and full. And this male just made a new sperm web about a week ago. So hopefully it's still good. So what I'm going to do, she's pretty cool. She doesn't come out very often when the door's open, so I'll open this up, get that opened. And now I'm going to pull out, so he's in his bark right now, his bark tube. I was waiting for him to get back in there for like the last 4 days. He's finally in there. Just make it easier to transfer. I'm going to pull his whole tube out and set it in the enclosure with her. And last time I did that, it took him just like 4 hours for him to come out and start exploring and start tapping, and they were breeding that night. So hopefully it goes as smooth and like it did last time. So let's attempt to get him out of there. So I'm going to cap his cork bark and then set it in there. The idea. The last time I did this, the bottom wasn't open, but this time it is, so I need to put a cap on the bottom and the top. Alright, so I'm just going to set it in there to the side here. Maybe I should kind of put it more in the back. Let's see. I'm not quite sure how I should do this. Last time what I did is I moved the water dish, just took it out completely, and then just sprayed more regularly. I've never seen her drink out of the water dish anyway. That doesn't mean she hasn't, but it's just I've never seen her do it. Maybe I'll do the same like I did last time. Unless I can just level out this area a little more. So I don't trigger her come running at me. Alright, that looks better. There was a hill right there with all this loose moss that was kind of keeping it from being level. Alright, let's try again. There we go. That should work. Alright, and so we try to breed him again. So we're going to try to breed him again. Hopefully it works out. Alright, so now I'm going to spray their enclosure that they're in. It was due anyway. That seems to trigger him into tapping. Every time I spray his enclosure that night, he keeps me up all night tapping away, so hopefully that will get him going. Make it rain, make it rain. Right, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. So the lights have been off for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and I heard tapping, so I checked them out and I turned the light back on. When I turned the light on though, she went running. She was on the front glass right about here, but it'll continue. Zoom in on him a little bit so you can take a look at him. He's pretty excited. He's been tapping, never taps like this. Unless he actually has her in the same enclosure. Here she comes. She's coming out. Zoom back out so we can see her. I'm going to adjust the camera angle. So there she is. She's out. She's vibrating. She's not really tapping, she's just vibrating her whole body. He moved to the back and started tapping on her cork bark, and she ran back in real quick. So she's going to probably pop out the top of her cork bark there. Hopefully friendly. The way that she ran back into her hide was pretty aggressive. Hopefully he'll lure her out. And I'm going to adjust the angle again. Here she comes. She's coming out her hide now. Last time he lured her pretty darn far before he even tried. So I assume that will happen again this time. The first time we did this, I didn't use the light. I was scared of startling them, but we're using the light this time. She's very receptive. What are you doing, buddy? Using a pretty cheap tripod, and I really can't move the camera without screwing it into place, so it's going to move a lot when I adjust. You definitely wants to make sure that she's gonna be friendly. He's so scary. Alright, I'm going to readjust the camera again. He's facing her again. Usually he's facing away. Oh, he fell. I don't know if that was purposeful. He is getting pretty old. Could have jumped instead of being scared though. I don't blame him. She's a big girl. He's a little guy. So funny. Okay. She's letting you know. So scared. He doesn't know how to read women. I guess you gotta be real sure when they can eat you. I'm gonna change the angle. guy. You're gonna hurt yourself. He keeps panicking and jumping. You can't climb on the ceiling, it's wet. Spraying your lure. It's got beads of water all on the ceiling from when I was spraying to get him triggered to start tapping. I learned that he likes to tap, comes out and starts tapping and stuff after I spray his enclosure. One thing I'm curious about is I have a Rufalata enclosure touching the Poecilotheria enclosure, and it's a female and she's really big. I'm assuming she's getting close to being able to breed. She was out earlier, but she is unaffected by the tapping. She doesn't seem to be attracted by it. She doesn't come out to the glass and check out what's going on or anything like that. She pretty much ignores it. But when I turned the light on, she was only out for about 10 minutes and then retreated back to her hide. But yeah, she doesn't seem to care about the tapping. I'm assuming Rufalatas tap and do the same dance, but maybe it just hasn't. She can tell the difference. Not sure. He stopped tapping completely since he moved to that back wall. Maybe he's calling it quits for the evening. Or for the moment at least. We'll stop recording and we'll come back if anything changes. So here's the male inside the female's enclosure. He's making another sperm web. Figure as soon as I start talking, he stops. This is day 2. He's doing it very close to her hide. Hopefully he doesn't get interrupted. She might think he's a snack. Hopefully he can start tapping when she comes running for him. Alright, I'll probably do some more filming tonight when they start doing their dance. I just woke up to him tapping, and they were running around here. Hopefully turning on the light doesn't slow them down. Here she comes. She's not showing much interest this time. She's not vibrating or tapping back or anything. I'm not sure if the light's disturbing them, but I'm going to turn it off. Because he's giving up, it seems, and she is not showing signs of interest, but this could be because I just disturbed them. So if it continues, I'll maybe film some more. Alright, here's night number 3. I woke to him tapping again. Just like last year, where as soon as he does it, he jumps and runs. And she'll walk off and he'll call it quits. Oh, she's like cleaning herself off. Interesting. Starting to tap again, so that's pretty cool. Oh, he's gonna call it quits and hide next to his hide. Alright, cool. I don't know if they paired up any of the other nights, but this was a definite pairing. Oh, he's tapping again. Here's the male in the enclosure. He has created 2 sperm webs, one the night before and then one last night. He's been quite busy. Alright, so the male's been in the female's enclosure for about 5 days now. For the last 2, he's been back into his hide with it sealed up. So I think he's done for the moment, so we're going to put him back in his enclosure. We're going to give him like 2 weeks and then we're going to add him back in to make sure the job gets done. Give him a break, give her a break as well. She's probably annoyed with him. He's in there. Make sure. Alright, so we're just going to place him back into his hide. Or his enclosure. There we go. Moving his whole hide from enclosure to enclosure made this whole experience very easy. I hope to do that again with other species. Alright, so that's done with that breeding project this time around, and we'll put them back in like a couple weeks. Thanks for checking out this week's video, breeding our Poecilotheria metallica pair. If you happen to enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. And we upload videos every Tuesday, so hope to see you then. Here is a subscribe button. There's a video recommended for you. And there's the AGT Exotics playlist. Alright, see you next time.